guys, JNice on the mic. So I wanted to first of all read you guys something. So a friend of mine posted a picture on Instagram. FYI, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, here is a link to follow me. But basically, I'm just gonna read what the picture said. So there was an Asian interviewer, and it was, "Can you address their concerns, Mr. Chang?" And Mr. Chang says, "The concerns of black people? Yes, I can. The fact is that we all live under a system of white supremacy. We Asian people look back at our long history of conflict with the European. We observe their strategies and develop our own in response and in kind. There is no need for loud mass movements on our part because we intend to overtake them in time through action and personal sacrifice." The Asian interviewer. And the black man? Mr. Chang. He does not count into our situation. He is simply here. We do not hate the black man. We just love the Asian man most. Real love, not cliche. We want to see Asian man happy, so we employ him. We eat together. We spend time with each other. We want his kids to be educated, so we invest in our own schools that offer our children the technical abilities to change the world's power structure in our favor. We want to see the Asian man safe, so we purchase and organize our own communities. We want him to remain Asian, so we reduce the outside influence of others' ideologies and cultures. While he fought to sniff behind the white man, the black man has had the opportunity and every right in the world to do the same, but he chooses to indict people like him for not hiring him over my own brothers. For me to do this would be foolish, and that would not be Asian love. In contrast, the black man will fight for the right to be up under everyone else other than other black people who he should feel the most love for. If our indifference to their situation makes us racist, then what would you call the black man's indifference to his own situation? That was really, really deep. Where do I even begin? How absolutely accurate was that? As black people, we don't support each other. We don't band together. We have this crabs in a bucket mentality. I've discussed this in a previous video. But we have this crabs in a bucket mentality, especially as black women, where we feel like there's only space at the top for but so many black women. So we're fighting each other and pulling each other down. But if you succeed, you're paving the way and opening the door for me to succeed. I love to see black women, black people, women in general. I love to see, people succeed, and I love to see people's success. I love to see black women reaching pinnacles that people never thought that we would reach. So I'm always baffled as to why there is this competition. Like, I understand that it may seem as though, there are only but so many rules for black women, or, there can only be one powerful black woman in this company. But I mean, if I succeed, you succeed as a black woman or as a black person. So why is it that we don't band together like this Asian man said? Why don't we stick together? And this is obviously not the first time that this argument has been made. Donald Sterling, as crazy and as senile as some people may think he is, one thing that he said that was 1,000 million trillion % accurate was his statements about how black people don't support each other. He said Jews come together, Jews support each other, blacks don't do the same thing. And he's absolutely right. I mean, compared to other races, I would go out on a limb and say blacks are the least supporting of each other. You see another black man who's successful and, you try to bring him down. Why is it that we do this? And what can we do, more importantly, to fix this? I'm trying to make an effort to support more black businesses. I want my money to go to people that look like me. I don't think anything's wrong with that. And other races do it. And so I don't understand why we as black people, why we don't have the same mantra. You know, we will pour our money into Gucci and Louis Vuitton, and we'll don these labels in on our Instagram, in our music videos. Why don't we support our own businesses and our own people? You know, Gucci and Louis Vuitton is making millions off of us. You know, because the minute a rapper says something, Tom Ford, the minute a rapper name drops, you know, that company and that brand is making money. You know, so why don't we name drop our own people? Why are we name dropping other races of people? Why don't we band together and support our own people? So my inclination is to go to Caribbeans, my people, you know, and just like this man said in the interview, Asians, they support their people. Why don't we go to black nail technicians? You know, I know that in some places they're few and far between, but there are a lot of black women that do nails, you know. Contrary to popular belief, there are a lot of Asian women that, you know, are in the nail tech business, but there's a lot of black women that can do your nails. That's one step right there. So it's like pouring our money into our own people will stimulate our own economy. And I know it sounds like I'm trying to separate and be like, well, our money needs to be spent only with but I mean, other races do this and other races are prosperous. You know, Asians are a minority, but I mean, compared to other minorities like Hispanics and blacks, Asians are, I guess, the good minority, are considered the good minority. You know, when you look at Asians, for example, Asian people stick together. You know, Chinese family will stick together. They pour their money in their own businesses, in their own people, in their own products. Black people don't do that. And I mean, a lot of it probably has to do with the fact that we as a people, we are lost. We don't know where we came from. And if you understand the concept of Sankofa, you'll understand that without a knowledge and an adequate and thorough understanding of where we came from, we have no way of knowing really where we're going as a people. For example, I actually got these earrings. I love them. They're so beautiful. At a bloggers event, and this is the info. Snob Candy. If you guys look at them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, or email them. I could find this at any type of store, at a Forever 21, at a blah blah blah, you know. But I want to pour my money into my own people. You know, let me know what you guys think, and if you have any other solutions, and whether you think what this Asian man said is accurate. And I will check you guys out next time.